Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Red Dead Online. Today, we got the update many of you have been waiting for, and that is the patch for the servers and the economy. Now, the first thing we're going to check out and see is if there is anything better about the rewards for the stranger missions, which is one of the things I expressed major concern in because they are very unrewarding and almost no reason to do them. So that's the first thing we're going to check out. I already know the weapons have been drastically reduced, but we're going to check out pretty much everything and see what the prices are at in comparison to where they were before. So we're going to accept this recovery. I'm not going to record the whole thing, but we're going to get this and see what the reward is, and hopefully the stranger missions will be more worthwhile.
For anyone who can find it. That's as much as I know. Don't shoot.
All right, Angus.
Actually, please do shoot me.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. Just go. Okay.
Well then. All right. Angus is apparently partially suicidal, so find and recover the lost cart. This is going to take a little while, but hopefully we get more than $3. Are you kidding me? A damn bear guarding the cart? What is this crap? Get out of here, bear. God, I was like, okay, it's just going to be a person. I'm going to hog time and we'll be fine. But no, it's a freaking bear. Mauled the shit out of this dude. Let's see. Do we get any more money from looting bodies? I got nothing from that. Okay. Well, thankfully this cart wasn't too far away. Is this person about to try and steal my damn cart? I bet he is. Hopefully not. Of course, we've had one person try and take the cart away, but thankfully we've got Mads here, who's one of the posse members. I can't bring him into the posse, but he did. He's protecting the wagon. We've got ourselves a little escort here. Pretty nice, so thank you, Mads. The moment of truth. Are we going to make more money from stranger missions? You guys will be pleasantly surprised about all of the weapon costs, which is really the main concern here, I believe. We'll also see if ammunition and things like that have been reduced as well. So we got 0.2 gold bars for that. $10.78. 260 XP. That is quite a bit higher. Usually for a delivery mission like that, we were making anywhere from like $3 to $5 max. So that is quite a bit better. That is really exciting. So now let's review the weapon prices. The Cattleman's revolver has not changed. It is still $50. The double action revolver, however, has gone from $195 down to $127. The Schofield revolver went from $296 down to $192. Now the volcanic pistol, I don't know what the price is because I get it for free as part of the Ultimate Edition, but I can only assume that that has gone down as well. So feel free to let me know in the comments below if you guys are able to see how much this was before and what it is currently. Now the semi-automatic pistol is now $537. That is a massive decrease from $895 down to $537. Then we've got the Mauser pistol, which dropped from $1,000 down to $600. That's a drastic decrease, and I think people will be a lot more reasonable with spending that much money. Even though I'm not a big fan of the Mauser pistols, I still feel like out of all of the handguns, you should be dual-wielding Schofields and then the sawed-off shotguns. I really don't use any of the other weapons, and I don't really think a lot of other people like them. The Mausers aren't bad, but they're not great either. The carbine repeater has remained the same at $90, but then you got the Lancaster repeater, which has dropped from $405 down to $243. Much more reasonable, and I'll actually upgrade my repeater now because that's a little bit cheaper. The Litchfield repeater was $580. It's now down to $348. Then we've got the varmint rifle, which is free. I can't tell how much that was previously or how much it is now. Feel free to let me know in the comments below. The Springfield rifle was originally $240. It's now down to $156. We've got the bolt action rifle, which was $360. Now it's down to $216. Highly recommend this rifle if you are looking to upgrade anything. This is probably in my opinion, it's the best rifle for many different reasons. I do have my top 5 weapons. You guys can check that out if you so desire. I had to move into a spot with a little bit more light since it got dark out, but we've got the rolling block rifle, which was $685, now down to $411. The Carcano rifle was $760, now down to $456. These are pretty significant decreases. The sawed-off shotgun dropped from $170 down to $111. The double-barreled shotgun was $285 and dropped down to $185. Now, I don't know how much the pump action shotgun was originally. This is another Ultimate Edition weapon that you can get for free. But the semi-auto shotgun has dropped from $900 down to $540. Now, I prefer the pump action shotgun. Well, both of these are really, really close. You can't go wrong. The fire rate on the semi-auto shotgun is pretty awesome, although you can accidentally fire a little too many rounds, then you have to reload. So both of these are really good, but I'd probably go with the pump over the semi. It's really, really close. It depends on if you like the fire rate of the semi, then I would go with that. Then last but not least, the repeating shotgun has dropped from $724 down to $434. The bow has remained exactly the same. It was $124 before and has not changed. It looks like ammunition is all the same price. Nothing has changed as far as that goes. We can check out and see if food has dropped. So far, it looks like the canned beans and everything exactly the same price. So it looks like they focused on dropping the prices of the weapons. All of the fresh food is exactly the same. Nothing has changed there. I think mainly what they focused on in this particular economy update was lowering the cost of the weapons. And then, yeah, so the chewing tobacco is the same price. I've bought that before. It looks like everything else is the same price except for the weapons have seen a drastic decrease. And we've gotten a really nice increase from stranger missions. I'm going to do another one and see if we get even more money than $10. I think, there we go. I would like to loot somebody to see if we can get any more money off of them. Whoops. I wanted to do that quietly. Oh, sucks to suck there, O'Driscoll. How much money we get from you? Oh god, I'm on fire! Okay, so the money is still pretty bad. So 11 cents from that guy. But I imagine if we go through like hideouts and stuff, outside of maybe missions, that the money we get would be a little bit better. I don't know if we could find a hideout in the time I need for this, but we're gonna at least try and steal this damn wagon. Go to sleep, stupid O'Driscoll. There's a lot of people here for one stupid wagon. What you want? Got double Schofields, homie. There's a lot of pricks for one wagon. Better get a lot more money from this. You should also get more money from these stranger missions, depending on how difficult of a task it is, instead of just being pretty much around the same price for... Okay, so that was even less for that guy. I'm not even going to bother looting any of the other ones, because we don't get treasure maps for anything but hideouts and ambushes. At least that's the way it's supposed to be. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you have received treasure maps from things other than where we're supposed to get them, which is hideouts and ambushes. Well, I can tell you server stability wasn't fixed because I just got disconnected. So we know stranger missions now give more money. I don't know what the maximum is, but it's significantly better than it was before. I still think it needs a little bit of improvement because hunting is probably still lucrative than doing the stranger missions. But I'm curious to see what multiplayer stuff will reward. We're going to do a little bit of Showdown series here and see if we make more than like $3. I know you can make decent money if you get first place, but if you get in anything other than first place, the money is not great from these particular things. So we'll see if there's any improvement. What's this guy doing down there? He's just chilling. Okay. Not so bad. So we're just going to murder a bunch of people. Hopefully we'll get a decent rank and see how much money we make. Oh, wow. That's actually a really, really nice increase. So I did terrible and still got $10.14 as compared to the typical $2 to $4 that you get. And we didn't win. We didn't come any... I don't think we came anywhere near first. That's not bad. A nice increase to the strangers and the, you know, the multiplayer stuff. I still think it needs a little bit of work, but all in all, a lot more rewarding than it was previously. So far, this update has been pretty good. Now, it does say that it's also increased the rewards from free roam missions, which means I'm thinking the main story, free roam events, and replays of a Land of Opportunity missions, Showdown series modes, and more. So they've increased the rewards quite a bit for these, considering where they were at before. I still think the stranger missions, the time that it takes to do these, needs to be a little bit more rewarding, especially considering that the entire reward can be taken from you. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Now, also, there has been balancing values for select pelts, skins, and fish, as well as horse reviver and pamphlets. So the pamphlets are going to be a little bit cheaper, which is exciting. Horse revivers and stuff like that. So I'm curious to see what the pelts, skins, and fish have been done, because I'm really hoping that they haven't reduced the rewards from things like sockeye salmon. That's stuff I'm going to have to test in the future, but all in all, things are looking really good. Now, one very important thing that is coming. Anyone that has participated in the beta so far, from midnight today, midnight Pacific Standard Time today, will get a gift of $250 in-game currency, obviously, and 15 gold bars in-game currency. Now, that's anybody who's played at all in the beta. Rewards should start coming out today and be eligible for players by Friday, December 14th. So, very cool, and you're being rewarded for your participation in the beta. Obviously, there's a lot of work that still needs to be done for the Red Dead Redemption Online beta, but Rockstar is listening. They're working on improvements. You're being rewarded for, unfortunately, having to grind through this beta, but that's what comes from a true beta, is things need to be fixed. There's a lack of content, and it's usually not that enjoyable to play in a true beta. And they're rewarding you for actually participating in making this game better, which I think is a really good thing that Rockstar has done. Obviously, it still needs a lot of work. We need a lot more content to make it more entertaining. I do feel like Red Dead Online is a particularly empty world compared to the story mode, but all in all, I do have really high hopes for the future. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Now, there's one more very important thing before I let you go, which I didn't realize until just now. For players that have already purchased weapons at the previous prices, they will automatically deposit the difference to players' balances starting today. Please look for an alert message the next time you log into Red Dead Online Beta to notify you of this change. Refunds may take up until December 10th to reach all players. So for those of you that have been playing and buying a lot of the stuff in the game, you will get all of the money back that you spent, at least the difference between what it currently is and what it was before. You should see quite a bit more money in your inventory after this is paid out. Just remember, it could take up till December 10th. Now, that is officially all. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Definitely looking forward to next week's update, which should bring some actual new content. That was the planned update. So I'll definitely make sure to keep everyone up to date with any news regarding Red Dead Redemption Online. But I will see you all in the next one.